Hello everyone, I'm back with a brand new video, and today we're going to be taking a look at the WWE Elite Series 91 Hulk Hogan figure. Hulk Hogan, one of the all-time greats. He's on and should be on any list of the top 10 most important, influential, greatest wrestlers in history. And whether you like Hogan or you don't like him, he's a very controversial, somewhat divisive figure today. But regardless of how you feel about him personally, you cannot deny the impact that he has had on the wrestling business and the impact that he will continue to have for decades to come. He is on the short list, I would say, top 5 in WWE history alone, top 5 of all time. Without Hulk Hogan, the very WWE would probably look like a much different company today. I would have to say in WWE history, I would have Bruno Sammartino, in no particular order, but Bruno Sammartino, Hulk Hogan, Steve Austin, Rock, and possibly John Cena in that number, in that category. Maybe not Cena, but probably so, just for kind of the current era. But he's in that top 5 all time WWE, and in just the wrestling, in professional wrestling period, there are only a handful of guys that you could list with Hogan's credentials, his longevity, his impact on the business. And those other names would be Ric Flair, Antonio Inoki, perhaps Luthez, although completely different wrestlers, and Hogan, still their influence and what they've all just meant to the business. And then also in terms from a drawing power perspective, which putting butts in the seats, which at the end of the day is the most important thing in wrestling, is drawing fans' eyes to the product. So again, all-time great wrestler. I feel like I spent too much time on that already, but this figure is one that I'm glad to finally get to it. I've had this for over 2 years, I believe. And this figure is very interesting because I basically consider it to be an Ultimate Edition level figure with all the accessories you're getting with it. So look on the back of the box. You see Hogan. See, this was from SummerSlam 2005 when he fought Shawn Michaels. And you see the other wrestlers in this series: Rob Van Dam, Austin Theory, Sami Zayn, Kevin Owens, Bianca Belair. And this figure, from Hogan's, run in WWE, his post WrestleMania 18 run, where he, donned he was, the landscape of wrestling was interesting, was different, because of course WCW had been gone for a few years. Hogan came back he came back in 2002 after WCW closed down. In 2001, came back with the NWO. Then after the Hogan Rock battle, became a babyface again, in which you kind of had this era of Hulk. So just to give you a little background, there's going to actually give you probably more background on a future Hogan figure video I'll be doing. But anyway, let's get into this. And I hope everyone is doing well. Since I last saw you all, WrestleMania was last week, and what an interesting show it was. We saw some of the best and worst of WWE over those 2 nights. I would say the best being the women's 3-way match that opened night 2, and I would say the worst being that main event of night 2 of Hogan, with Cena and Cody. That was atrocious on so many levels. But here we go. And so you have the t-shirt, which love this style of t-shirt, the hard plastic. I don't like the soft goods stuff. I really don't like the cloth shirts either. I prefer the hard plastic shirts. The boas, you get 2 of them, a red one and a yellow. Then I don't think the bandana doesn't come off, but you get the glasses as well as the weight belt. So that is a lot of accessories. I love it. And we're not gonna put the shirt on today. Okay. And we're just going to take a look at the base figure. You know, we don't need to put the other, you know, the bells and whistles on for, you know, time purposes. But yeah, you get the boas, you know, really nice texture, kind of like that hard plastic. I love that. The trunks are really cool. You know, it's of course the Hogan signature yellow and red. I like it looks like paint splotches. I like that design. And then you have the knee brace too. Which of course, knee brace in this era of Hogan's life, his career, the knee brace was ever present as he had persistent knee problems. I love the boots. You have the yellow flames, and it looks like that's Hogan's, you know, face with a menacing look. And man, those boots are sick. My gosh, those are nice. Then of course the traditional, you know, bandana, Hulkamania. Man, that is a nice figure. Again, everything else is kind of, one, I just don't think I need it for this video, but man, this is a solid, I mean, this feels good. Feels good. Let's about not. Let's, for the heck of it, let's see what we can do. Let's see if we can get this out of here in a timely manner, and we'll put on the shirt just to, might as well. Let's see what we can do. Again, hope everyone had a great Easter, you know, Resurrection Sunday, and just hope everyone is doing well with all that's going on in the world today. I just hope everyone is doing great, and my worst fear came true, because it looks like, oh, it does come off. The bandana does come off, so man, that's even another perk, man. Okay, so yeah, I'm having a harder time putting on this shirt than normal, so we're just going to forego it. So again, and you get a different view of it. Hogan, you know, stands the bandana. So again, very solid figure. And again, Hulk Hogan, one of the GOATs in wrestling. Again, not too liked of a figure these days for a lot of reasons, but can't deny his importance and his place in wrestling history. So again, hope you enjoyed this video. Thank you everyone for liking, commenting. Just really thank you. Thank you all. As again, you could be doing a million other things, watching a million other videos, but you chose to watch mine, so I definitely appreciate it. Take care. I will talk to you again after a while, and just be tuned. There is a lot of more cool stuff coming. And again, just thank you all for everything, and take care of yourselves. Peace.